Europe's darkest hour. Millions plunged into darkness as power crisis grips France, Spain, and Portugal. Millions across France, Spain, and Portugal are facing a harsh reality. Darkness. A severe power crisis has descended upon these nations, plunging homes, businesses, and critical infrastructure into debilitating blackouts. This isn't just an inconvenience, it's a systemic failure, demanding immediate attention. We delve into the causes, the devastating impacts, and the urgent need for solutions. The current power crisis is a confluence of factors, each exacerbating the other. Rising energy costs, driven by geopolitical instability and surging global demand, have placed immense pressure on already strained systems. Many European nations are heavily reliant on imported energy, making them vulnerable to price volatility and supply disruptions. Supply chain vulnerabilities further compound the problem. Disruptions in the flow of essential materials and equipment, from natural gas to critical components for renewable energy infrastructure, have hampered efforts to maintain and expand power generation capacity. These disruptions expose a critical weakness in the energy sector's logistical backbone. Government policies, often slow to adapt to the rapidly changing energy landscape, have also played a role. The transition to renewable energy sources, while essential for long-term sustainability, has not been seamless. In some cases, the decommissioning of traditional power plants has outpaced the development of reliable renewable alternatives, creating a supply gap. Extreme weather events, increasingly frequent and intense due to climate change, are pushing power grids to their breaking point. Heat waves increase demand for cooling, while droughts reduce hydroelectric power generation. These events expose the fragility of existing infrastructure and the urgent need for climate resilience. The blackouts are not merely statistics. They represent a profound disruption of daily life and a threat to public safety. Businesses are struggling to remain operational, facing significant financial losses and potential closures. The economic impact is already estimated in the billions, with long-term consequences for growth and stability. Essential services are compromised. Hospitals struggle to maintain critical functions, putting lives at risk. Access to clean water and food becomes precarious. Communication networks falter, isolating communities and hindering emergency response efforts. The very fabric of society is being tested. The psychological toll on citizens is immense. The constant threat of blackouts creates anxiety and uncertainty. Families struggle to cope with the lack of basic amenities, particularly vulnerable populations such as the elderly and those with medical needs. The crisis is eroding trust in government and institutions. We spoke with a family in Spain who endured a 24-hour blackout. They recounted the fear and frustration of being cut off from the world, unable to contact loved ones or access vital information. The lack of refrigeration led to food spoilage, adding to their financial burden. Their story is a stark reminder of the human cost of this crisis. We felt helpless, the mother shared, her voice trembling. We couldn't even charge our phones to call for help if we needed it. It's like we were living in a different era. This sentiment is echoed by countless others across the affected regions, highlighting the urgent need for solutions. The power crisis in France, Spain, and Portugal is a stark warning. It exposes the vulnerabilities of our energy systems and the urgent need for a comprehensive and coordinated response. We must prioritize investments in resilient, and diversified energy infrastructure, including renewable energy sources, energy storage solutions, and smart grids. Governments must implement policies that promote energy efficiency, reduce reliance on imported fuels, and accelerate the transition to a sustainable energy future. International cooperation is essential to address the root causes of the crisis and ensure a stable and affordable energy supply for all. The energy sector must embrace innovation and adopt new technologies to enhance grid reliability and resilience. This includes investing in advanced monitoring systems, predictive analytics, and cybersecurity measures to protect against cyber attacks and other threats. The time for complacency is over. The power crisis is a wake-up call that demands immediate and decisive action. We must work together to secure Europe's energy future and ensure that no one is left in the dark. If you've been affected by these power outages, or if you work in the energy sector and have insights to share, please leave a comment below. Your experiences and perspectives are crucial to understanding the full scope of this crisis and finding effective solutions. Share this report to raise awareness and demand action from our leaders. Subscribe to our channel for ongoing coverage of this critical issue and other pressing global challenges.